Are you ready to take your small biz to the next level? At the UPS Store, we have the key to unlock a world of possibilities. We'll sign for your packages and protect them from porch pirates. We'll send text straight to your phone so you're in the loop for new deliveries. And give your small biz the street cred it deserves with a real street address. So what are you waiting for? Most locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today.
Welcome to Shooby Dooby Doo-Up, a podcast where we talk about pop music. We're going to deep dive a UK top 10 singles chart randomly selected from at some point in the past. 13 years, you'd have thought these emotions vanish. Those days are gone, now the memory's on the wall. So I'll put my faith in something unknown, and I know I've said it a million times. Hey, sexy lady, I'm James Cook.
I'm Andy Robinson.
And we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Which top 10 randomly selected? We like to reiterate that, don't we, James? It's absolutely randomly selected, if that's of any interest to anybody. What date are we looking at this week?
We're looking at the UK top 10 singles chart from the 21st of October 2012.
The 21st of October 2012, I'd say again, for no reason apart from to pop it in your mind. In the top 40, there's loads of other great records, such as Payphone by Maroon 5, Bomb Bomb by Sam and the Womp, Wings, Little Mix, Live While We're Young, One Direction, Beauty and a Beat, Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift has got a few songs in the top 40, State of Grace, I Knew You Were Trouble, and weirdly, James, for some reason, Annie's song by John Denver is in the top 40, which we covered recently in one of our old episodes from 1977, I think. Go back and listen to all our old episodes, if you want, of course.
The number one album at this time is Babel by Mumford & Sons.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go to the pictures, you can see Madagascar 3, Taken 2, which means Madagascar go on to play Paranormal Activity in the final.
I had a little look at what was going on the 21st of October 2012 to put it into some sort of context, James. I mean, in the real world, a terrible man, ex-DJ, has just been posthumously investigated. Lancashire police have apologised after an officer used a taser on a blind man whose white stick was mistaken for a samurai sword. But in happy pop news this year, the Spice Girls, Atomic Kitten, Bewitched and Five have got back together for a bit.
Where were you?
I had recently, in terms of my life, just beaten Elvis. So 2012, it's a very happy time for me. I was living in bollocks, Elvis. You daft nana. I sort of, that's what I was doing. And, I feel we should point out, James, we're both stand-up comedians, aren't we? I don't think that's always obvious from the content of this show, because we're such pop music fans, but I was just doing gigs and that. What about you? What were you up to around the fall of 2012?
Yeah, professionally, doing comedy gigs, also getting ready to go to the Edinburgh Fringe the following summer, which would have been my first Fringe for 15 years, which I was going up in a part of a sketch troupe, which is the closest thing I've ever been to being in a band.
It's a lonely life, like a folk singer, as a stand-up comedian, aren't you? One person with your back against the wall talking to a crowd, but a troupe is more like a band dynamic.
Lots of arguments.
Yeah.
Lots of passive-aggressive digs at each other. Personally, though, I had just started my 4 years of childcare for my youngest kid. My wife had gone back to work. I was around in the day. A lot of playgroups. Very much my playgroup years.
I bought 10% of these records, not at the time, I'm going to say subsequently on an album. I'm saying there's one song I bought, James. So I'm not necessarily massively engaged with this chart. Probably because I was flicking the V's over Elvis's grave.
I've got some stats about the chart.
I love your stats.
This top 10 contains 4 UK number one singles. There are 2 songs going up, 4 going down, 2 non-movers and 2 new entries for a total net movement of positive 9. There are no cover versions, but there are 5 solo artists, 2 groups and 3 collabs, with 3 British artists, 3 Americans, 1 British and American, 1 Barbadian, 1 Korean and 1 Swede.
Great stats. By my reckoning, there are 3 songs of boys singing of the complexities of love about a girl. There are 3 songs where girls are talking of the complexities of love about a boy. one song about fatherly advice, one song about compassion, one song about a meteorological disaster, and one song about a swinging region in South Korea. There are no key changes, and there are no examples of self-reference, James. Very disappointing.
Are you sure about that?
All right, we'll find out later. However, James, possibly due to the lack of key changes and self-reference, in a new feature, maybe only for this week, there are 2 songs that go whoa, 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 and 5 songs that go ooh, ooh, ooh.
I mean, presumably there's more to them than that.
We'll find out.
You can listen to all the songs on our playlists. The links are in the description. There is a Spotify one and there is a YouTube one if you want to also watch the videos. And on those playlists, there are another half a dozen songs that are in the top 100 on the 21st of October 2012, but never make the top 10. And we're going to get into them in our bonus tracks podcast, including Muse, Nicki Minaj, The Rolling Stones, and more. You can join our Patreon community for free. The bonus tracks podcast costs less than a bottle of Glowing by J-Lo a month.
Glowing by J-Lo?
Fragrance that came out in 2012.
Fantastic. I'm going to just gently say, James, we always like to bang on about our Spotify and YouTube playlist, aren't we? Very important. Not only does it make more sense of what me and you are going to bang on about, but also a bit of music in your life, always better. I am going to say, if you are tempted to have a listen to these songs, play them loud this week. Made such a difference to me.
Hold your breath and count to 10.
Number 10.
Down 1 to number 10. It's I Cry by Flo Rida.
Sean's brother.
Steve's son.
What did you make of this song this week?
Sue's nephew.
That's right. All good facts. Email us into shoobypodcast@gmail.com if you know who else Flo Rida is related to.
We're known as cousin. He's not any of those things because Ryder isn't his real surname.
What?
He was born Tremar Dillard and he is from...
I thought he was from Florida.
He is. He is from Florida. Florida. His 7th of 10 UK top 10 singles, which includes 3 number ones. What did I make of this? I couldn't remember it at all from the time.
Yeah.
But I put it on and I thought, this is great. This is upbeat and happy and joyful. And then I started looking at what the lyrics were and that made me go, huh?
I agree to some extent. Let's explain it a little bit. The chorus, where's that from that is sampled and used and sped up and interpolated these days?
Where do you think it's from?
I believe it to be from Brenda Russell, Piano in the Dark.
Well, kind of.
Really?
Well,
all right, let's do it first.
All right, you do it, and then I'll tell you what.
It has the chorus of, oh no, caught in the middle, I cried just a little when you think of letting go. Oh no, whatever it's crying, oh no, caught up in the... Yeah, you're saying that's not...
Well, it is Piano in the Dark by Brenda Russell.
He never mentions the Piano in the Dark line. He cuts it off and goes on about crying.
Because even though it is Piano in the Dark by Brenda Russell, it's not Piano in the Dark by Brenda Russell.
What do you mean?
It's from another song. It's from another song which used that bit of Piano in the Dark by Brenda Russell, but re-recorded it. So it's actually a sample of that song and not the original, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. I was put onto YouTube. A lot of people were saying this is Bingo's Players' version of Cry. Is that the record you're referring to?
Yep, the Bingo Players. Remember them from their Vigilante Duck video?
Ah, yeah.
It's those guys, yeah. They got to number 44 in 2011 with a song called Cry Just a Little, and that is the sample. So the vocal isn't Brenda Russell, it's Kelly Lee. That's her voice on that. Kelly Lee will sing on 2 UK number ones, I Got You by Duke Dumont featuring Jax Jones and I Wanna Feel by Second City. And she's a backing singer for Adele and the host of the You Know My Voice podcast.
Great facts. I mean, I listened to the Bingo Players version of Cry, let's say. It was annoying. So, as you mentioned, what Flo Rida brings to this song sort of elevates it, doesn't it?
Brenda Russell said, it's pretty cool that artists like Flo Rida and the Bingo Players can be inspired to interpret a song like Piano in the Dark in completely new genres.
Yeah.
As an artist and writer, it's the highest compliment we can be paid. Oh, hang on. It's the highest compliment we can be paid.
Part of my role, I look at YouTube comments, don't I, James, to stop us going on from the dreadful importance of our own unasked for opinions. Now, a lot of people on YouTube comments in this era, James, seem to be in the early 20s, and a lot of them, all through this week's chart, are banging on about how nostalgic this music makes them feel. Now, as an older man, James, I think you're only in your early 20s, what are you going on about? But I suppose it's that idea that young adults, that's when you first begin to develop the notion of what nostalgia is. When you're 5, you're not nostalgic about when you were 3, really.
No.
You know.
Do you remember when I didn't have object permanence? Happy days.
So, yeah. So, despite my slightly grumpy thing, I'm getting it. Al Milioni says, I was 11 years old when this song came out. Now I'm 18 years old and I still listen to this. Nostalgia hits hard.
You're 18, mate.
And then, would you believe, he keeps updating it. Goes, now I'm 19, now I'm 20, up to about the age of 24. And he goes, at this point, editing this comment every year is a commitment. We're in another world, aren't we? Ginger Daddy says, Flow Rider, the king of nostalgic songs. The king of nostalgia.
Well, his songs aren't nostalgic, really.
They were to Ginger Daddy and Al Milioni, is my point.
No, I mean, at the time, you didn't listen to Flow Rider and go, oh, he's going on about the past. It's only nostalgic now.
Yeah. It's a song of empathy, isn't it? I'm going to say this one.
Flow Rider's talking about all the things that make him cry.
Kind of.
A lot of them appear to be him thinking about how much money he's got now compared to how much he used to have. Makes him cry.
I'm going to bring this in early. Did you watch the video?
Yes.
Okay, now the video is very much... How would you describe it, James, from what you saw?
It's him kind of going back to his old ends, isn't it?
To the projects?
Yeah. Where he grew up and sort of walking around and being a hero.
There's a slight Jesus thing about it, isn't there? Also, he's in a bathroom washing his face and then the bathroom overflows and he's drowning in a bathroom full of water.
What, like Jesus?
Yeah.
Does he then walk on that water?
I think there is that. I'm not having a go at him. I mean, it's good to go back to where you came from, give out some clothes while signing them. But also in the video, which is set in Carroll City in Florida, the burning Bibles in there, the police doing some bad arrest, murders going in. There's images of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and JFK and 9/11. He's making a statement, but from lyrically, what is the statement about? I've got loads of money.
But also in the lyrics, and this is where it gets a bit uncomfortable, because it's quite upbeat, isn't it?
Yeah.
As a tune. The vibe is an upbeat vibe. In the lyrics, I can't let go, I got fans in Okinawa, my heart to Japan, Quake losers and survivors.
Norway, no, you didn't get my flowers, no way to say it better, but the killer was a coward.
So that's about the Utoya massacre and the Okinawa earthquake, which had happened in the years leading up to this. Yeah. And it's just weird that he would mention that in quite an upbeat song, in a kind of, oh yeah, God, those things happened, though. They were bad, weren't they?
I get it. There's a little disparity, isn't there? Lost the focus, I'm going to say, for me. But, don't really matter because it's really catchy and a banger and you can dance along to it and sing along to it. And his flow is great, isn't it?
He's riding it. Certainly riding the flow.
He mentions Mike Karen and Big Chuck and Lee Prince. Do you know who these people are?
Of course I do.
Go on.
So Mike Karen was the then A&R man at Atlantic Records.
Yeah.
He mentions E-Class and Big Chuck of Po' Boy Records and Lee Prince, who is his manager.
Okay. I had a little look, James. I looked up Big Chuck and I found he was a TV anchorman from Cleveland, and I thought, I've got this wrong probably. I'll let James do it. Thanks.
He also says, bitter moments got me feeling like a lemon head.
Evan Dando? All right.
On a surface level, it's, you pump it up loud, have a bit of a dance, great.
Play it loud, as I say, makes all the difference.
Don't get too much into the lyrics, they're a bit weird.
As someone with a simple nomenclature of 3 on YouTube says, it's better than songs about girls or love.
Is it, though?
All right, then.
There's quite a lot of good songs that are about girls and or love.
There's some coming up. Also, Lana Frie on YouTube says, is anyone just listening to randomly chosen old songs? Now, weirdly, James, that's what we do every week, isn't it?
Did you reply?
No. Thanks, Lana. I should do, shouldn't I?
Should go, yep. Flow Rider would feature on the song Adrenalina by Senhit, who represented San Marino at the 2021 Eurovision Song Contest. They came 22nd. Flow Rider's been at Eurovision.
Cool.
Why didn't I know that until this week?
It does seem weird, doesn't it? I would also like to point out I Cry is the first in the French revolution of these music, because he also followed it up with You Boo-hoo. She sheds tears, he gently weeps, we sob in misery. You plural go boo-hoo, and they wail.
Number 9.
Down one place to number 9 this week. It's Turnaround by Conor Maynard featuring Neo.
His third of 5 top 10 hits, all of them in 2012-2013. Conor Maynard, who's either from Torquay or Brighton, depending on who you believe.
Oh, really? I don't remember Conor Maynard at all, so this was a discovery to me this week.
Nor me. I started thinking, is this AI? Has AI put this into the chart?
Well,
is he completely invented? Is he a plaque on a wall somewhere?
I get you. I've got a touch of that coming up in the next song. I looked up Neo because a bit like Flow Rider, I was hoping it was going to be from New York, yeah? Neo. Then I was going to do a joke about we've got a rapper called Mimo who's from Melton Mowbray.
Oh, right.
I never had a chance to do that, James.
So you don't get to do that joke?
No,
That's a great shame.
It's annoying, isn't it? But I did have a little look at Neo. And only this week, James, he's come out saying he lives a polyamorous lifestyle and he's got 4 girlfriends, quoting, "My love life is phenomenal."
I found that as well. Neo has 4 girlfriends.
As of time of recording, he's only just revealed it.
Yeah, like we're 11. How many He's got 4 girlfriends. That thing where you put your hand over someone's head and count, and they have to put their hand over their mouth to stop it. Because that was awful. Why was that? Did you do that at primary school as well?
I don't know what you're on about.
There was a thing at my primary school, right,
Yeah,
where someone would put their hand over your head and start counting. And you had to put your hand over your mouth, because then they stopped counting, whatever number it was. So they get to like 1, 2, 3, 4, hand over your mouth. And they go, aha, you've got 4 girlfriends. And you go, no, I haven't. Like it was some insult.
I get you.
But, of course, Neo would be like, damn right, I have.
What a waste of taxpayers' money your education was.
The school weren't teaching us to do this.
What lesson was this in?
This was very much in the playground
Okay.
when I was at primary school. Neo appears in the movie Sharknado 3, Oh Hell No, IMDb rating 4.1, as Agent Devereaux. Along with, here are some of the cameo appearances in Sharknado 3.
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff, Jerry Springer, Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle, Penn and Teller, Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC, Jedward, and Neville Southall.
Blimey. Do you know why he's called Neo? I found this out as well then, if he's not from New York. What was the other rapper I had? New Ab. Do you know where our British rapper's from?
Newton Abbott.
That's right. Do you know why he's called Neo?
No.
Because he was named that after the character in the Matrix film because of the way he saw the intricacies of music. Apparently they related him to that character in that
Okay.
dodgy film.
Spelt wrong, though.
Yeah. That's very much, he's a guest artist, he contributes something. But let's talk about Conor Maynard. Again, in YouTube, there's a lot of, the memories. Oh, what a throwback that was all going on. Harper Owen, 1456 says, I saw Conor in concert. He sounds better live than anyone I've ever heard. And I thought, to be honest, he's probably only 12. He should get out more, I'm sure he will. XS Sofex says, Conor collaborating with Neo was a unique masterpiece and the best thing to ever happen.
Oh, good. I'm glad someone really, really likes it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Fine.
It's fine, isn't it? It goes on a bit, and it feels like it needs just something extra.
I agree, James. Essentially, the whole song throughout it is A and C sharp minor. That's kind of what everybody's singing over them 2 chords. And this is the first example of the ooh, ooh, ooh I mentioned in that intro. Wah, wah, wah. Like that. Wah. Like that, innit?
Isn't that wah rather than ooh?
You're so pedantic.
One of the criticisms...
Ooh, 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 wow.
One of the criticisms people have over the Midlands accent is that we get our vowels mixed up.
That's right.
So that's why I'm just really hot on it.
Okay.
That's why. In 2006, Conor Maynard appeared in the TV show Dream Team on Sky.
Oh, yeah.
You know, another one about the fictional football team.
I remember.
Do you know who else had a cameo in an episode of Dream Team?
Nope.
Neville Southall.
Okay.
There you go, his second appearance in this song.
Who'd have thought it?
Deep dive.
I mean, Therapy Girl says the lines, girl, I got you, we won't fall down, and together nothing can really stop us now, are really heart-touching. Again, I'm going to say that's a youthful thing, isn't it? Maybe that's the first time you've heard that put in a song when you're 12, so you would think, that's amazing. Together nothing can stop us now. Who'd have thought it? It's so generic, the lyrics.
It is. It's pleasant enough, but it's a bit nothingy.
I didn't mind it, though, because I'd never heard of him. So, in a way, I found this, James, almost with my, let's call it, lack of real father role in life. A bit of me thought, go on, Connor, you have a go. Because I didn't know him. I thought, you're all right, aren't you? Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
What did you make of that? Connor and Neo singing and dancing in some cityscape while it's raining, I suppose.
Vague video, vague song.
I mean, it's interspersed with Connor singing this song to a woman on top of a speeding train and in a phone box suspended over that viaduct. You know that viaduct you always see in films? Grease, they have the car chase in there, and I think it's in Terminator 2. You always see that little bit of LA landscape.
Song written and produced by Stargate and Benny Blanco.
We've mentioned them many times around this era of, let's call it, chart pop music.
And it's not the last time we're going to mention them today.
You've got vast stockpiles of data, but 80% of it is unusable by AI. That's a lot of missed opportunity. The Highland Content Innovation Cloud is the only platform that makes enterprise content and unstructured data agentic AI ready, secure, and actionable, so you can make real impact for the people you serve. Incredible opportunity is here with Highland. Turn insights into impact.
Okay, well done.
Number 8.
Up 10 places to number 8. It's One More Night by Maroon 5. Their 6th of 11 top 10 hits and the follow-up to their only UK number 1, which you mentioned earlier, and a payphone. This is an American number 1. It peaks at number 8 here.
I really like Payphone, James. I think that's a good pop record. Now,
we're not talking about that, though. We're talking about One More Night.
I suppose what I'm doing is just laying the ground for the kick-in I'm about to give this. And it's not necessarily just because I don't like Maroon 5. I've got a handful of records I like.
But you don't like this one?
There's many things I don't like this. It's a little bit like he's saying, one more night, let's go one more time. A little bit like Perry Como we mentioned before, the Good Times in whatever chart that was. He just wants another go with an ex or a problematic relationship.
It's a common theme in pop songs, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's Last Request by Paolo Nutini. Wasn't it the same kind of thing? Go on, one more go.
Yeah. And
but also the kind of, what is it? My mind's telling me no, my body's saying yes.
Yeah.
Bump and grind. It's the same thing.
We go harder to each other. You know, that's the opening line, isn't it? It's all about how problematic their relationship is.
And yet there is a physical attraction that they can't deny.
Yeah.
I think that's fine for a pop song to be
I don't mind them. I just don't like this one. So, you know, here
Why
we
don't
are.
you like this one?
Now, you mentioned the thing about AI earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
And in my head, James, if someone I listened to some AI music this week that someone played me, listened to what's happened. Now, it had loads of soul in it. It was melodically variant, sounded live and happening. Now, Maroon 5 from 2012, if someone had told me this was an AI record from this week, I'd go, yeah, that's about right. So basic. It's catchy, don't get me wrong, in another word. Hey, it's got an ooh bit in it.
Is it definitely ooh this time?
Let's find out. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's an ooh, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Ooh, 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 ooh. So that's it. But from what I can make out, this song is 4 parts. Over the same chords, F minor, E flat and B flat chord fans. The first bit of the melody goes, you and I go hard. Repeats that. The second bit, making me love you. Repeats that 4 times. Then he goes, and cross my heart and hope to die. Another 4 times, yeah? Mm-hmm. So, with that and the oohs, that's all the song is. It doesn't shift the move. It's nagging and annoying and catchy, don't get me wrong, but boring.
Wow.
Did you watch the video?
Yeah, now...
This is another reason I don't like it.
Cards on the table. I like this song.
Okay, well, I like it when that happens. I'm not arguing with that.
I like it. I think it is catchy. You know, it's a 3-quarter, but there's nothing wrong with
that
pop song being a 3-quarter. I like the groove of it. I like the drums. I like the bass.
The lyrics are wanky, though.
I think the lyrics are fine.
So why isn't the video?
Well, yes, the video is... I mean... There's no other way to describe it
Describe it.
Adam Levine just comes across like a douchebag in the video.
Well, it's weird, isn't it? I mean,
it's like he's
describe it. Describe, James. If nip over to YouTube, play it loud, maybe you'll dance to this song. I wouldn't put it past anybody. It's set in it. It starts with him in a domestic scene, isn't it? He's got a beautiful wife, partner, whatever, and a baby, yeah? And then they're looking great together, aren't they? And then he has to go out boxing, doesn't he? And when he returns home, the wife's scarpered, and she's took not only the baby, but a goldfish with her.
And the furniture.
Did
she get that in the van? I don't think the baby's doing any lifting.
As your baby T on YouTube says, this video is about the addiction to boxing, which it might be actually. So there's no semblance, James, of the video of them going hard at each other for one more night. Nothing to do with the song.
It's got nothing to do with the record, and it does feel like Adam Levine has just seen, you know that movie The Fighter?
Yeah.
I think he's seen that and he's gone, can we remake that with me in it?
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned this.
I think that's what's happened.
I was being very disparaging watching it, going, this is some fantasy for Adam Levine. And I thought, actually, maybe he's into boxing and maybe he's just trying to reveal a passion. So I Googled, can Maroon 5 singer do boxing? Something like that. And then
can Maroon 5 singer do boxing?
Yeah, that's what I Googled. And then I got, this is good, I went onto a video from a bloke called Coach Vic on YouTube called How Does Adam Levine's Boxing Technique Look? And then basically I just flicked through this 10-minute video, and Coach Vic was pissing himself laughing at most of it, at the reality of the boxing. So it's absolutely Adam Levine playing dress up. Which is all right, you know, I'm not...
If you're a pop star, you get to do what you want, if you've sold enough records, I suppose. But yeah, you're right about the video. But I like the song. I think the reason I like the song is because another thing I used to do around this time of this chart was I was doing a little bit of live DJing. And me and my DJing partner at the time, we managed to get hold of a mashup of this with No Diggity and Clint Eastwood.
Okay. So you have a, let's call it a lifetime affiliation with it to some extent.
Yeah, and the bit of the Maroon 5 it used was the drum and the bass and the ooh-oohs, and then have No Diggity over the top, and it's really cool. So I'm already fond of it for that.
Fair enough. That's good. It's only unasked for opinions.
The bass line, some have said, sounds like Bed's Too Big Without You by The Police.
Oh, go on. It's got a reggae skank to it.
Bass being played by Mickey Madden, who is no longer in Maroon 5 after he was arrested for domestic violence and inappropriate texting. Yeah, also in the band, Sam Farrar, whose dad, John Farrar, was in the Shadows in the 70s.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And Adam Levine. In 2013, so the year after this, he was named People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive.
He's a good-looking boy.
The first singer to win it. His wedding in 2012 was officiated by two-time Academy Award nominee Jonah Hill. His uncle, Peter Noah, used to write for The West Wing. This song, written by Levine with Shellback, Max Martin, and Savan Kuteka. Their songs include No Tears Left to Cry.
Who sang that?
Ariana Grande.
Oh, my apologies, I knew that.
Can't Feel My Face.
Weekend.
If You Seek Amy.
Britney.
Love Me Like You Do.
Love Me Like... who sang that?
Ellie Goulding.
Of course, my apologies.
What makes
I never understood that song because, you know, that Like You Do, but Love Me Like You Do sounds like a middle-aged man in an office.
What Makes You Beautiful?
1D.
And Bang Bang.
Jessie J, Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande. Great records. Okay, well, they're all catchy. Like I say, it's got loads of hooks, hasn't it?
Not the last time we're mentioning Shellback and Max Martin this week.
I also learned this, James. Maroon 5, they tried other colours and numbers before they settled on that name. Can you think of any possibilities?
Well, I know what they were actually called before they were called Maroon 5.
No,
so
I'm
spoils the bit, doesn't it?
I'm sticking with this notion. Right. Maroon 5, they called themselves after many, many different colours and numbers.
They could be called Vermilion a Million.
That was one of them.
Really?
Yeah, congratulations.
Like,
try another one. They tried loads, James.
Well, there's so many numbers.
Go on. A colour, you can't think of a colour and a number.
But I can't think of ones that are funny.
All right, what they
original? You just say Yellow 1.
That's right, I did that one too. I'm backing up this little bit of weakness, James, with Say Yes, essentially. All right, then what were they called originally, Maroon 5?
Cara's Flowers.
Not Purple 17?
No.
All right, then.
Did you not have any written out?
No, I was going to try and get
me to do it.
I was hoping you to have a bit of fun with you.
I wrote the setter. That's the main bit.
I would go on about it more, James, what I really feel about this record, but I fear that I'd be arrested for spreading online hate speech.
Wow, you really don't like it?
Got on my nerves. Oh, come on, man, it's fucking rubbish. No, there's no shift in it, sorry. Anyway, I've explained myself. See you in court, Maroon 5. Have you heard the very end of this record? The Dying Embers. I think it sums up.
There's some spoken words, isn't there?
Do you know what he says?
What?
I think this sums up their attitude towards this record. At the end of singing, you just hear Adam Maroon go, I don't know, whatever. And I think that about sums it up.
Number 7.
Up 5 to number 7 this week, it's Taylor Swift with We Are Never Getting Back Together. Another song, James, with a heavily featured ooh, ooh, ooh. Essentially, it's over C, G, D and E minor. And here it comes. Ooh, 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 ooh. The beat wherever she's singing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah?
Written by Taylor Swift with Max Martin and Shellback.
There they are.
Them again. Her second of 23 UK top 10 hits. This is another American number one, just like the Maroon 5 song. And this song would hold another world record for about 6 months. It got to number one on the iTunes chart 50 minutes after it was released.
Nice.
This would be beaten by Problem by Ariana Grande in April 2014, who did it in 37 minutes.
The girls are taking over. The women, my apologies. We should mention this, shouldn't we, really? As of time of recording. Like, 2 defining things about Taylor Swift, I believe. One are relationship issues. I don't really care about that, but nonetheless, people on YouTube were going, this song is about Harry Styles. And the other one, I suppose, is that she didn't own any of her own music, and she's recently won that back in a court case, hasn't she? She's recently got engaged. So, a new era for Taylor.
There's a quote, Johnny Cash said it about Beck. He said he's got a mountain of music in his mind. Right. And I think that about Taylor Swift. She's got a mountain range of music in her mind.
She cannot stop herself, can she?
She's always singing, isn't she? She's always singing about something.
She's always singing about something or other. She's got, like, as of time of recording, she's got an album coming out. I can't remember the title. Something about a showgirl. She recorded this, James, in the breaks in a European leg of a world tour. Imagine that. You know what comedians are like? I've got a gig later. That means I can sit around doing nothing, eating biscuits all day. Taylor Swift makes a new album in the middle of a fucking tour.
And you say people on the internet think it's about Harry Styles?
There was a few comments. I never like to get into that with Taylor Swift, to be honest. She said it herself, hasn't she? It doesn't really matter who it's about the feeling. And I've just dragged in a bit of celebrity gossip for no reason. My apologies, Tay-Tay.
Because I saw that rumour as well. But the stronger rumour is that it's actually about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently there are clues in the video.
Did you watch the video?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun. And the band are having the best time ever dressing up as cute animals.
See if you can relate to this. Something made me feel discomfortable. Zlatka Dupe says, the guy with the crazy hair in the bear suit freaks me out. He never blinks and always smiles. Do you know the one I'm referring to?
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? I liked it.
I didn't notice him never blinking.
Well, you know, Zlatka Dupe has something to say about it. But yeah, great video. All looks like it's done in one shot, whether it was or not, it doesn't really matter. It looks like it was done in one take. There's costume changes, 8 different sets in there. Brilliant.
And it's an upbeat song
about
a breakup.
Yeah, man. Are you listening, Adam Levine? Well, it's got a different atmosphere to it. Sure.
I think the Maroon 5 song was like a bittersweet song about a toxic relationship. I thought that fit all right.
The video with Taylor Swift matches.
Yes, the video is much better, obviously, for this one. Yeah. But written by the same people, but with Taylor Swift as well.
As Midnight Raindrops on YouTube says, this song was Taylor Swift's Shake It Off before Shake It Off, and I kind of agree with that. This is part of the 10% I bought subsequently because I'm a Taylor Swift fan, and I think this might have been the first time I became properly aware of her with that video and this song. So catchy. And
she sings it great, and you really get a sense of the content of the lyrics from how she sings it. I love all the little comments that come at the end of the line.
100%. There, you know, that gives it such a personality, doesn't it? Such as
when she says, "We hadn't seen each other in a month." When you said you needed space, what?
Yeah, what?
That seeing through the bullshit that you're being fed by a partner.
Yeah, there's great little throwaways when she's going on about, you know, you've got some indie record that's much cooler than mine, all that kind of stuff.
Well, this is why people think it was Jake Gyllenhaal, because apparently that was what he would do. He would go on about some indie band.
I'm not into it so much like I say, I agree with Taylor, really. Too much emphasis is put on the celebrity nature of her relationships. I suppose I did it by saying she's going to get engaged and married, but nonetheless, you know, you get my gist.
Taylor Swift said, I made a song that I knew would absolutely drive him crazy when he heard it on the radio. Not only would it hopefully be played a lot so that he'd have to hear it, but it's the opposite of the kind of music that he was trying to make me feel inferior to.
Well done, Taylor.
That's how to do a breakup song, isn't it? Don't mope about. Get out there and get your horrible, horrible revenge.
It's great. I can't say any more than that.
Apparently the song was inspired when a friend of said ex stumbled into the studio where Taylor Swift and Shellback and Max Martin were, and asked Taylor, hey, are you still with name of person? And she said, no. And then that guy went out. A lot of people think it might have been Adam Levine that came in to have that chat.
Okay.
The producers were like, what's that about? And she starts telling them. And Max Martin's like, okay, we're writing this song.
Right.
And then they wrote it in like 25 minutes.
It has an urgency and a spontaneity to it, doesn't it? Really appealing.
Yeah, and the video has an urgency and spontaneity to it as well, which fits it really nicely.
I had a little bit, James. I'm such a Taylor Swift fan. For a short while on my voice message on my phone, I had Andy can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because he's dead. And then I realised that all my friends and family don't know Taylor Swift, and it just sounded weird. Thought they don't get it.
Number 6.
It's a new entry at number 6. It's Standing in the Dark by Lawson.
Yeah.
Their third of 5 UK top 10 singles. They had 5 top 10 hits.
I'd never heard of them
Lawson.
apart from this week. Had you? Could you remember them?
Vaguely,
Did you know them?
Vaguely remember.
They're good-looking boys, aren't they?
They are. They're very good-looking boys.
Watched on the video.
They're wearing knitwear. Got a lot of knitwear going on.
It made me think, James, they're so good looking. If they came home, right, to my house and I had a daughter and one of them was with my daughter, I'd be really happy because they seem really appealing. And I thought, there's that one I don't like. And then I realised it was because it revealed something deeply repressed in myself. And I learned something new about myself this week.
What the hell are you going on about?
I'm trying to make out a fancy one of Laws.
That's all right. You can find a man attractive. It doesn't mean you wanted to have sex with them.
I introduced you to that concept. I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah, absolutely. We say it every week, don't we? It's part of the pageantry and the pantomime of pop music, what people look like.
They are good-looking boys. Here's what I imagine when I hear this song.
Go on.
I imagine some mid-noughties American high school movie and the prom king and queen get together at the end and this is the music that plays.
Yeah.
It's got that big Dawson's Creek vibes, hasn't it?
Yeah, very much. As my friend pointed out, though, she said it sounded a little bit like she could imagine Cliff Richard singing the verses, which I liked.
How would that sound, Andy?
Not how would it sound. I'm going to
But
tell
that's
you.
odd because my partner said she thought this would be a good song that Cary Grant could sing. And it would go something like this.
Let's do it.
I'm standing in the dark.
In the dar-ik. Let's get into that first.
Yes. That's
all right.
How he pronounces the word dark is weird.
It's so weird. I thought you were singing I'm standing in the dar-ik for a bit.
I thought dark only had one syllable until now.
Dar-ik. The dar-ik.
Dar-ik.
All week, James, I find myself waking up from my slumber. And as I make my way down the stairs, 3 days this has happened, I'm singing in the dark. It's bugged me. It's got in there.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's in there.
Which in a way none of Maroon 5 ever did, so I'm going to give them props for that. The beautiful boys of Lawson. All right then, let's do it. They are standing in the dark. The dark.
You sound like the Swedish chef.
And then he goes, oh, another oh.
I can't say I don't like it.
No, mate. It's
quite
all right,
like it.
It's worked. As we
quite
say,
like it, Andy.
absolutely.
I didn't think I would,
Absolutely.
but I quite like it.
The first time I heard it this week, I thought I'm looking forward to, let's say, revisiting my Maroon 5 vibe with that. But slowly throughout the week, as we mention every week, they begin to work their way in. Some of them, don't they? Lawson have been my heart, so I've wrote to the fan club.
Do you know why they're called Lawson?
Because a little bit like Shaun Ryder, were they sons of Nigel?
Well,
And Nigella?
we can get into this because I did look at.
It's an unusual name, Lawson. It's got connotations for the British listener.
I did look into different chancellors of the Exchequer in pulp. There's of course Gordon Brown, Texture Like Sun, and Ground Control to Major John.
Nice. I think we've been doing this podcast till when you say, do you know about Lawson? I go about Nigel Lawson, and you've already Googled Chancellor. I think we've been doing this
Well, Lawson's actually named after the surgeon who saved the singer's life. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's a good pop fact.
Dr. David Lawson of the Walton Neurological Centre.
Yeah.
Andy Brown, the singer-songwriter, he needed an operation, a life-saving operation.
Yeah.
And
To have his privilege removed. I don't know why I said that.
no.
Yeah.
And so they named them in honour of the surgeon. That's a lovely thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a song about...
No one else has done that. I can't imagine. Write us into shootbypodcast@gmail.com if you know any other surgeons with a band name.
It's a song about seeing your ex with someone new and getting all jealous and that.
Yes.
So it's another sort of breakup-y song.
Yes.
So we've had 3 songs in a row that are kind of about breakups. One where it's like, we're broken up, but we were going to get back together. There's one where we're never getting back together. And there's this one, which is, I wish we were back together.
All right. Adam Maroon wants to nub her again.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, very definite, no chance. What's Lawson doing? Standing outside the window, looking at the partner with somebody else while she's standing on the table.
It's, it's a bit stalkery. But then again, hey, isn't Mr. Brightside?
Yeah.
It's the same sort of thing as that. And everyone loves that song.
All right, then. Amelia Pond, this is good, 1994, Amelia Pond 1994. She says, I'm a girl and I have feelings for a girl at my college. She's beautiful and smart and I'll never find anyone like her. But her and I could never happen and it's killing me. This song is too fucking relatable, but it's beautiful and makes the pain easier to bear. Thank you, Lawson. It's that type of thing. It affects people's lives.
Yeah. The therapeutic quality of unrequited love songs.
Yeah.
Andy Brown had been going out with Molly from the Saturdays, and apparently her partner after him was David Gandy. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's a male model.
Yeah.
You know how... Hey, you thought you were getting funny feelings from looking at Lawson.
It made me feel funny in my tummy.
Look up David Gandy, what he looks like.
I'm going to do it now.
And then imagine that your partner has left you for him.
Oh, let's do
and
it.
how that makes you feel.
Let's do it now. Gandhi as in Mahatma.
David Gandy, Gandy.
All right, then. Let me have a little... I mean, I'm not sure this is good podcast material, but... Oh, my God, what a dreamboat. What a dreamboat it is. Yeah, right.
You see, if my partner left me for David Gandy, I wouldn't write a song about standing in the dark. I'd write a song called Well Done You.
Can I join in for a threesome? I'll do whatever you want. All right, then.
Anyway, Marley King is now married to Stuart Broad, the cricketer.
Oh, okay. Hey, we're doing a lot of showbiz relationship in this chart.
Well, because I tried to find out more about Lawson, and it's really hard because they haven't posted on their Instagram account for 5 years.
Fair enough. Did you watch the video?
Yes.
Yeah, what did you make of that? As Astro Punch 101 on YouTube says, this guy was so heartbroken that it started raining inside the building.
It's a visual metaphor.
Yeah, Flo Rida had it as well a little bit.
I'm sorry that the music video isn't realistic enough for you. I generally don't like the phrase guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you should feel guilty about liking a song. Yeah. But I know the sentiment that phrase comes from because it describes me in this song.
I agree. Hey, I set a competition this week.
Oh, yes.
Because of this, James, we're on social media, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We have a Facebook group. Shooby Dooby Doo Up, and we are on Instagram, unlike Lawson, Shooby Podcast.
I posted the video on our social media with the very simple question of where are Lawson standing?
Okay.
I thought maybe in the dar-ik would confuse people, but I thought it was... Now, as you know, James, we have quite a few celebrity listeners, don't we? Mm-hmm. They never comment or review. Hey, a little nudge, since our celebrity fans do, why don't you review us on whatever you review us on? So, simple question. With the video, I thought this would be easy. Where are Lawson standing? A lot of suggestions. Bruce Wayne in Spain is saying Lawson are standing in a section. Stevie Nicks is being strict and believes Lawson are standing for correction. An out-of-towner's on a bit of a downer and is moaning they stand for nothing, while Franz Liszt is an optimist and says that Lawson must be standing for something. Romesh Ranganathan's had inspiration and suggested Lawson are standing up for comedy. Kirsty Allsop's having a strop and believes they stand in the way of her property. Prue Leaf's true belief is Lawson are standing in a soggy mess, while Sigmund Freud's really annoyed and is pointing out that Lawson are ultimately standing in their own way whilst they refuse to accept the relationship is over and their ex is now knobbing somebody else. Who should we give 1,000,000 pop points to? I thought Franz Liszt had a good point with they must stand for something, but I think Sigmund came along and nailed it at the end. 1,000,000 pop points to Sigmund, thanks.
So there's numbers 10 through 6 from this UK Top 10 chart from the 21st of October 2012. I have to say, I've kind of liked it so far.
It's had its ups and downs, but yeah, 2012, a great year.
Well, who knows if it was a great year. All I know is, out of those 5 songs, I thought only one of them was meh. I thought the other 4 were great.
Cool. What should we do in part 2?
Well, we're going to get into the top 5, aren't we? With some big old songs in that top 5, including the likes of Rihanna, Calvin Harris, a big Bond theme, and a career-defining theme.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you refer to.
Here is what that's going to sound like.
That gives you the notion of this record being so influential, so huge, that even people who don't know the language can sing along with it just phonetically.
Glang. Glang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang.
Baby, yeah, you leave me here, you. Loads of different... You know what I mean, though? Loads of different...
Sounds like Rabsy Nesbitt having a stroke, but okay.
I'm just emphasising the vowels. I really liked it when you said that bit, which I haven't heard you say yet. Please listen to all these songs on Spotify or YouTube. We always like to give you a nudge to, let's face it, the inspiration, without which me and James wouldn't be here. As Moose T once said, if you buy this record, your life will be better. I'm suggesting if you listen to part 2 of this Shooby Dooby Doo podcast, your life might be better.
If you're enjoying this nonsense, then please leave us a review on wherever you get your podcasts from. Those things are really, really helpful, guys. We'd really, really, really appreciate it. Please, please, please do that.
And whatever you think might be true, until next time, let's Shooby Dooby Doo up.
Bop bop shoo up.